Teach your mind to make you wealthy. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. How you guys doing? Okay, let's go for it. Teach your mind to make you wealthy. All right, check this out. Wealth and riches begins within your mind. Wealth and riches begin within your mind. Your mind will create your external world. So I'm going to run down a list to help you. I've done plenty of videos. I've done plenty of stuff on, the wealth, the mindset, how to attract money, subconscious mind, all that stuff. So there's plenty of that on my channel. But what I want to do in this one is I want to streamline it for you so that you can, when you watch this video, you can say, all right, there it is. I'll do those things, da da da. But that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a lot of stuff that I've talked about before, but I'm going to streamline it. Some of it may be new to you. You may not understand it. All right. So here we go. Number one, you got to start loving money. You got to love money and wealth. It's not going to work if you don't love or appreciate wealth or money. So you have to love money. Now, that means you have to remove those deep-rooted beliefs subconsciously that you have about loving money. That goes to your self-belief. So what are some things that you can do to start loving and appreciating money? Very simple. Start changing your internal dialogue. Start saying to yourself, you deserve to have money. I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve a affluent lifestyle. Remember, we're training the mind here. This is going to your unconscious or your subconscious. Your subconscious hears this stuff. It's going to start to take this information in. It's going to say, all right, I'll start to make it happen. Number one. Number two, every morning when you get up and you go in the mirror, we're going to do subconscious again. We're going to train our mind to make us wealthy. This is what you're going to say. You're going to look in your mirror every morning. You got to say this out loud, okay? Why do I have more than enough money to live the life I desire? Look right in your mirror every day and say, why do I have more than enough money to live the life I desire? Okay? That's number two. Sun's glaring here, so let me put my shades on. All right. Number three. Go back to this. Self-talk and dialect. What do you say to yourself? What I want you to start to do, wherever you go every morning or whatever you're doing, here's what I want you to do. And this is going to train your mind to make you wealthy or rich. I want you to, when you look out of your external world and you're walking around, you want to see wealth. You want to see money. You want to see whatever that represents to you. So when you're walking around and you see the streets, turn the streets into money in your mind. Turn the trees into trees with dollar bills and coins. This sounds so irrational. And you're laughing. I'm laughing. I'm like, haha. But it's all good because it doesn't go into my conscious mind. This is all into what's my subconscious, the highly illogical mind. Okay? This is going to train your mind to become wealthy or rich. We're training our minds here now. When I talk about training mind now, I'm talking about an unconscious mind. Right? So we're creating these habits. So if you start to love money and appreciate money, if you start to do this mirror technique where you get up every morning and you say to yourself, why do I have more than enough money to live the life I desire? Let me go to that one. Let me show you how that one's so powerful. When you say that, you are reaffirming because you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing yourself. Your subconscious now will start to believe that every day now. Guess what's going to start to happen? Opportunities will start to trickle. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel more successful. All right? What's next? What else can we do to train our minds to become wealthy? Think about the next one we're going to start to do. We're going to start to do some visualization. If you can't visualize, you're going to write. So you want to, if you can journal, and you want to write in present tense. So for those who can visualize, make sure when you go to bed every night, you're seeing something positive about wealth. You're seeing your business making the money, the real estate booming. You see you winning the jackpot. You see You're healthy. All that's wealth. You got to see that. If you can't see that now, you want to write it. So you want to write in present tense, you know. Wow, it feels so good to have what I desire now. I have more than enough money to live the life I desire right now. I am so happy to be wealthy, healthy, and strong. My life is such an abundant blessing, full with riches. I seem to continually get everything I desire. See that? You write it down. That's going to impress your unconscious mind. Now, if you start to do this over and over, you're going to start to impress your unconscious, is going to impress your outer world. That's how you're going to train your mind to make you wealthy. All right? Let me throw in another one for you. So let me just do a recap so you can get it, so you can see what's happening here. See how simple it is? You know, let me say this before I get into this. You know, we make things so complicated, but reality is so simple. So let me go back to what we talked about. Number one, you got to start loving money. That means what your parents told you, money's the root of all evil. It's going to make you, it's going to get you the root of all lack. So you got to change that one. So you got to start loving money. Number two, you got to start doing that mirror work I showed you. Okay. Number three, you got to start visualizing, writing it down. Or number four, you got to start seeing your physical world as your money world or wealthy world. Now look, some of you may be watching this and this is not making sense to you, because in your mind you're like, man, what is this dude talking about? What this dude is talking about, something that's beyond surface level. I'm teaching you something unconscious level. I'm teaching you something that it's so simple, we make it so big that when you hear it, it sounds ridiculous. But it does work because they didn't teach you that. Remember, wealth and riches are in your head. What you see in your head becomes your world. Your unconscious mind is illogical. It doesn't think like your regular mind. So these techniques or these methods I'm showing you, they are going to create a new habit. That's the secret to training your mind to be wealthy or to be rich. You know, and I'll say this sort of just spread it out for you so you can really get it, give you some more things that you can really check out. Remember this, okay? Remember this. This is very important. The reflection of your world, when you see outside, these are things that have been programmed previously. So keep in mind that. And these are our beliefs. So what you want to start to do, you want to see a new map of reality. So you want to start to see your world in this new abundance. And you have to see abundance everywhere because it really is. And if you start to do this, you will train your mind to be wealthy. Okay? Let's throw in some other ones in there. Let's keep going, right? So to help you to get more. All right. Your relationship with money. Now I talk about loving money. Now let's talk about relationship with money. So money is an energy, so we have to treat money a certain way. So here's what I mean by that. Whatever amount of money you have or whatever you have, start to appreciate it. I don't care if you have $5 in your bank account, $5 in your wallet. You have to start to appreciate that as if it's $500 in your bank account, $5,000 in you know. I always give you the story. I walk around, I pick up pennies. You know, some places don't make pennies anymore. But when I pick up the pennies, man, I'm like, yes, man, it feels so good. Thank you, thank you. And then what happened? I started to see more pennies come my way. And then those pennies turned to dollars, or dollars turned to other things. And then I started to get abundance coming in. Why? Because I'm training my mind to see the abundance in it. So keep that in mind. So your relationship with money, you got to appreciate money. So what's another part of appreciate money? Well, I said this before in other videos, but I'll say it again. We all have bills, right? If you start to pay your bill early, what do we like to do? We like to hold on to that bill oh man, I got to hold on to this money, man. I don't want to pay this. I want to see how long it can go. You're creating lack. Okay? So keep that in mind. Now here's the biggest one for you, and this is what I want you to remember. every statement or word you say, you want to make sure you keep the words need and want out of your vocabulary. I need this. I want that. No, no, no. Those are lack. It's not going to teach your mind to become wealthy. It's just going to teach your mind to become lack. You know, your mind cannot accept a negative. Cannot do it. Think about that. So start using things in positive aspects. Another tip for you. Every one of your sentence, every word you say, finish your sentence with a positive word, with a positive ending. Always say something positive. These are the tips that's going to bring you to teach your mind to become wealthy. See that? So now look at that. I gave you a nice system right there for you to do. And now you have more open up awareness to understand. And so let's talk about what happens when you start to do these things, all right? Let's show you what, especially, let me say the one that's the one that's really, really, really more powerful of everything I just said to you. The most powerful technique out of all of this that will train your mind to become wealthy is that mirror one. Is when you go in the mirror and you say, man, why do I have more than enough money to live the life I desire? That is the trump card. That takes it all. Because that statement right there, well, it's a question format, but in the statement form. And remember what I say, questions what? Open the mind, statements close the mind. And when you're looking in the mirror and you're saying that, that has such a powerful impact every day. You know, for some of you, it's going to feel weird at first. But after you keep doing it and doing it, your unconscious is going to accept it. And it's going to become your reality. Because think about this. That's how you got your beliefs. From when you were a kid, someone was saying stuff to you. Mom said, money's hard to make. I can't believe this is so hard. Why is it so lack? Those are people talking to you. And again, to your subconscious. So now you're talking to who you in the mirror is going back to your subconscious. So you're going to get this new information that's going to start to change your whole world. I mean, I made this video is going on 12 minutes, but I could just make this video in 1 minute and just say, hey, just go in the mirror every morning and say, why do I have more than enough money to live the life I desire? You do that every day, your subconscious is going to automatically start to take over. That's how powerful that is, that mantra or thing. So, those are the best ways to teach your mind to be wealthy. Let me do a quick review again, because I really want you to get it. I'll make it nice and simple for you. Every night, when you go to sleep, make sure you visualize or you write down. Think about something positive, wealthy. When you get up and you start going out to your day, look around your world, turn your world into money, into gold. It takes practice, but you'll start to see the streets will be gold. Your subconscious now starts to get the idea that everything is money or gold. It starts coming to you, right? Mirror work. Look in the mirror. Say that, why do I have more than enough money to live the life I desire? Okay? Now that's going to start to change your vibration. Okay? What? You got to start to love money now. You got to change your relationship with money. Okay? You got to start to accept that. Okay? Money is good. Okay? You got to do little habits and tips now. Pay your bills. If you can pay them ahead of time, pay them ahead of time. You eliminate words, don't, need, want. Start moving them out your vocabulary, okay? All right? And the next big one is, okay, you have to give permission to yourself. So that takes now, you got to start do some subconscious work. And you can find subliminals to do that. Things about feeling worthy and deserving. Those are going to help you. And that's going to start to train your mind to be wealthy. And you're going to see a big change. For those who can continue doing this, you're going to see the immense change in your life. That's how you train your mind to be wealthy or make you rich. There you go.